Welcome back to another Pathfinder After Righteous video. And in the last video I said we were going to go and do some interrogating. So I just need to find where the prison is. It's not this way. It's here. So I think we could walk it and not get lost. Hopefully. Yes, I think we were going to go and interrogate Nura. With the hopes of finding out some more information. I also do feel like we need to pop to a shop of some kind to do some selling. I don't know if he's in, or if they are in there. But we'll pop in here just to sell stuff. Just to sell stuff. Because we are pretty heavy on stuff. What? Some food just weighs so much. Okay, I think I'm purifying solution I'm keeping. And we've got a lot of lustrous blade. Warhammer. That is an awesome price for that club. There you go. Wait, wasn't that the prison there? We just... Where's the prison? Oh, it's all the way down there. Okay, I got lost. Of course I got lost. I'm not even surprised that I got lost. Ooh, it's a bit dank in here. Is there anyone else in here? Nope. Nura bares her teeth like a cornered rat. Come to gloats. I need information. Oh, do you? And why would I give it to you? No. I have many ways to make you talk. Would you like to experience them for yourself? Or just tell me everything? Nura sniffles angrily, staring at the floor. Finally, she mumbles, "What do you want to know?" Who did you work for? The Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth, cultists of Baphomet. Some serve him for rewards, others serve under dire threat. Some fools even think they'll earn transformation into demons. I only served because it was my chance at revenge. The Grand Master leads the Templars. He is a mysterious figure said to be more of an ideologue than an actual commander. All the cultists I know answer to a woman named Jeribeth. I never saw her myself, but I heard that she is dazzlingly beautiful, and when she speaks, You believe her every word, even if you know that she's lying through her teeth. I have absolutely no idea where to look for her. But I know there's someone much more powerful and dangerous. Someone the common followers never see. Rumor has it it's Bahamut's flesh and blood daughter. Something like reverence seeps into Nura's voice. Minhago also gave me orders, but I don't think I could tell you anything new about her. You've met a few times already. Are there any other cultists in the Crusader army beside you? I think so. But everyone I knew about has either been caught by the Eagle Watch. Erebeth sent a lot of us to the gallows. But Baphomet will always find new servants. Always. Anyone could be a cultist. Even Erebeth herself. You think you can tell your friend from your enemy? Nura chuckles cruelly. Think again. Who is the leader of the Discari cultists? Discari cultists are dumb meat. They can't hide, only fight. There are others among them, adepts of higher ranks. Intelligent, dangerous wizards hiding somewhere in the world wound. They are led by Xanthia, the Plagued One. He isn't human. I don't know what he is, but he's not human, that's for sure. They say he doesn't even have a human body, only a mass of insects swarming under his robe. And who was that huge demon that attacked us during the battle? That was Balor, named Darazazand. The leader of those poor creatures who have been ordered to fill the ditches of Dresden with their own bodies and break the walls of the city with their own heads. He had them run drills every day. Every day they had to scrape someone off the ground. You're lucky that dwarf chased him off. Darazazand alone could hold off a small army. He'll be back, and all of you here will be as good as dead. The demon hordes keep attacking us without warning, as if they're appearing out of thin air. And you know where and how they're doing it. I can't say for sure, but I heard rumors. There's a place called the Molten Scar where the Grave Road makes a sharp turn and forks. It must be hard to miss it. It's a big gorge with lava flowing at the bottom. A Vrock sorceress has a lair there. If you continued your offensive beyond Dresden, the Vrock was supposed to organize an army at your flank and cut you off from behind. I don't know what it means. Maybe she maintains a rift there. I have no more questions for now. Nura shrugs without saying a word. Nura scoffs at you. Bye-bye! Enjoy the porridge! Maybe I'll bring some fresh blankets. Maybe. Okay, so we got more information there. Molten Scar seems like one of the next places to go. Until other places kind of appear on my map, I can't really do much other than scour the map. And I feel like I do that, time runs out. And of course, I'm very, 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 very scared that time is going to run out. Darian. Molten Scar. Okay, well that's, I mean, we've got to go past Green Gates for that by looks of it. Okay, okey-dokies. I wouldn't mind going to the Conspicuous Camp. The kobold did say come back when, come back periodically. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, well, we are in control. He's a little better now. Okay. Gosh, can I remember how to do this koboldy name? I don't know, actually. We'll see if we can do Krenuk. Krenuk's expression brightens as he notices you. How? How's your applied philosophy?
Would you mind discussing ethical dilemma with me? I grow quite tired of debating only myself.
I don't know if that's the right voice, but it'll do. Why not?
Then listen well. I imagine that there is a person, and you know that he is very, very wrong. For instance, he believes that people enjoy being gutted alive. Don't ask me how he came to this conclusion. He's just odd like that. But he is absolutely convinced that they love it. So from time to time, he guts people. Just because, he's just such a nice fellow. He doesn't do it because he likes it. He just loves doing good for others. So this odd, obviously made-up individual, is he a villain or a good lad? Does he deserve to be executed as a criminal or rewarded for his heart of gold?
First, I'd like to talk with him. Who knows? Maybe he's not the one who's mistaken. Maybe there's something I don't know. The kobold giggles, obviously pleased.
Right. What if it's not him being an idiot? What if people actually love getting gutted? And you are the only one who doesn't know. And then, somewhere in polite society, you accidentally blurt out that people shouldn't be gutted, and that they will forever brand you as a prudish and uncultured person. But you are right. If you encounter something incomprehensible, first figure out what's going on, and then, only then act. It seems like a platitude, but most people only learn this lesson right before their death.
The kobold falls into a pensive silence for a few moments and then lets out a gasp. Looking sheepish, he says,
Oh, you've got me talking. I almost forgot something important. You'll want to see this.
Crinnock shows you a pile of opened letters, and judging by the handwriting and the quality of the paper, the correspondence was between several people, all of them quite well-to-do.
These notes were written by very foolish folk, who decided that there's more to be gained by befriending demons than fighting them. This is just a fraction of their correspondence. They sit in their manors in Nerosian, preoccupied every single day with one and only one thought: how else they can hurt your crusade. They spread rumors about you. They try to block your army's supply chains. They whisper nasty things about you in the Queen's ear. But despite all their influence, there is just amateur conspirators who know nothing about real intrigue. I'll make sure that these letters fall into your associates' hands. Anonymously, of course. I'm not looking for fame. If you order your advisors to make these letters public, bad people will be in an enormous trouble. They will wake up every single day with only one thought in their mind, wondering what kind of awful food their prison guard will bring them for dinner.
Where did you find that information from? The kobold shrugs indifferently.
I just went hunting and shot a bird, and it turned out to be a messenger pigeon. What are the odds, eh?
Well, thank you for your help.
We agreed I would help you, and I keep my word, as a civilized kobold should.
Crinnock's speech falters under a bout of heavy coughing, and after he catches his breath, the kobold's shoulders slump in exhaustion, and he sighs.
Oh, damn it all! Every disease I've ever caught is surfacing now. During my travels, I've spent many nights on bare cold stone. Oh, and now I'm feeling them all.
Crinnock considers you.
Trust me, any thought I share with you is not just some rambling. It's knowledge, paid for with my blood. It's hard won from the caverns of the Darklands when my tribe fled, fearing the wrath of devils. If you wish, I can tell you about that.
Whew. Will you tell me? If he's going to tell me, I'm going to need a drink. Quinnick's voice becomes low and serious.
Those were bloody days. We, in the Night's Ruby tribe, were enslaved by the Drow, the elves of the underground. It's ironic. First we fell victim to slaves of revenge, and then we ourselves fell into slavery. In the first battle with the Drow, we lost Ermac, our stern leader who refused to bow before devils or dark elves. The rest thought it best to surrender. Our new life was harsh and filled with suffering and humiliation and punishment. Before long, we realized the Drow were tough masters who knew no mercy, but we hadn't grown accustomed to living on our knees. We couldn't fight back with force, so we used our cunning. We spied and sabotaged. We killed the cruelest of masters. We helped other slaves escape, and thus built alliances. And when we got caught, our kindred paid with blood. The Drow punished everyone, guilty and innocent alike. Back in those days, I was a scout, and the right hand of our new leader. He was cautious and young, but very shrewd. But our struggle lasted years, with many of our kin accepting their new fate and resigning themselves to being slaves. Others were tempted by devils who promised to give us back our former power. All they wanted was more signatures on a contract that doomed our souls to hell. And as a result, the tribe splintered. The traitors gave our leaders to the Dark Elves, then came the Purge. But during that massacre, it was us, the kobolds, who killed most of our kin. I fled, wounded, without any weapons or supplies, and all I managed to take with me was a case with that damned contract with the devils.
After a long pause, Quinnock gives you a crooked smile.
So that's the end of the story. Not quite the fall of the Zelanti Empire, I admit, but this one is more dramatic in its own way.
Maybe you should move to Dresden.
Well, I'm not too enthusiastic about dwelling in densely populated locations. Places like that are usually crawling with those eager to bash in a little kobold's scaly skull. But I fully understand that you have enough important things to do besides constantly running to my camp and back. All right, search for me in Dresden next time, and I have to warn you, I am not going to stay out in the open.
Okay, well, I have to go. Thank you for your information and a sore throat.
Good luck. I believe you'll need it.
Well, hopefully he feels a lot better in Dresden. Okay, I've been there. Let's go here. We'll probably have to rest in between this. Use the closet. Okay. Ooh, traveling merchant. We're exhausted. Wait, now would be a good time to rest, I think.
Why?
Why, it's you again. Good to see you. I do love repeat customers. It's a shame they don't live long in these parts. Have a look and don't be stingy. Take your pick. No penny pinching. And when you're all out of money, get some more, then come find me again. I'm always round here somewhere. Or maybe over there. Or if you're really unlucky, I'm way over there. What do you sell now? Oh, what don't I sell? Right now I have a full cart of exotic wares from faraway lands. I don't even remember the name of these things. Some of them are real tongue twisters, and I don't even have a tongue. By the way, could you advise me what would sell best in these parts now? I have a choice of personal protection equipment, a whole arsenal for a hunter, and, last but not least, a multitude of magical and mystery spelly thingies. The best-selling goods right now would be personal protection equipment. Noted. Take me out on the road with new goods to buy. Here, take a good look. Pick anything you like. Buy it all. Dude is happy. Yeah, I don't have much to sell. Rumble. Ooh. Is that all the weapons he has? Oh, that is a lot of money. Pillar of Hope. Radiant dueling swords. Oh, they're so expensive. Blood boiler. Oh, but it's... Yeah, look at the price of that. Holy good moly. It's so pretty, though. I really, really should buy some money. Buy some money? That made sense. Ooh. It's a camera. Can she? She can't use camera, but oh, that would be so cool. Alright, we need to sell stuff. We need to get the blood boiler. Okay? We need it. The most expensive thing there. We need it. Yeah, we need it. How are we paying for this? Come on. How are we paying for this? How are we paying this? Let's figure a way out. Yep, we still can't afford it. Hold on. We're not going to be able to afford it, are we? I really want it, though. But I can't afford that. How do we afford anything in this game? We can't afford it. It's just as simple as fact that. I really would like it, but we can't afford it. However, I am going to rest here. You would hope it's relatively safe. Competent military unit must work together like a swarm of Vescovers and be just as deadly. Next time, you'll be telling us to bite our enemies. At least they'll catch them off guard. Nom nom. Yes, bite your enemies. The hell happened there? What is going? Are you moving? Is that what that is? I found black water. Okay. I'm gonna try to go for this one. Set the dogs free! I don't think the dogs are going to do much here. Great. You have to be scaredy.
Num-nums.
There's my papas! That's rude! Bring my puppers back. Cool. The fortress was a sanctuary for spellcasting demonologists. The fire that started during the battle spread to the libraries filled with blasphemous knowledge. The glow of this massive fire lights up the dark expanse for miles around. Okay. Oh, I was gonna ask why it didn't flee, but it's a freaking... Ugh. 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 Get the dretches. Get the dretches. Get them. Call the dogs. Smite them! Bonk. Get them, doggos. Get them. Get the smelly wretches. That's rude. Oh, I didn't mean to miss that. Whoops. It's fine. It's fine. A gang of demons hunting runaway slaves was not reckoning on facing the commander's conquering forces. Among the bloody corpses, the Crusaders discover a dark, god-forsaken altar fashioned from the teeth of demons. From demons' captured victims, and the webs of monstrous mechanical spider retrievers. The soldiers clamoured to burn it, but the more tactfully minded officers decided not to rush into anything and pass it on to the commander for examination. Altar of the First Retrievers. Barely a soul has ever managed to escape the revenge of demons. The fiends dispatched their retrievers, the creepy mechanical spiders they created for hunting, to silently track down their enemies, runaway slaves, or renegade cultists. As legend has it, the first retriever was made by the demon lord Hageti, the Lord of Transformation. Throughout the ages, the first retriever fell under the ownership of different demon masters, but was impeccable servant to all. Mortal heretic and twice renegade finally put a halt to the first retriever's murderous servitude. The Templar of the Ivory Labyrinth, whose name is unknown, repented of his deeds and left the cult. The first retriever was sent forth on his trail, but never returned. Both retriever and prey fell in a fight. Later, the demons discovered the retriever's remains and cobweb and turned them into an altar. The retriever's ravenous hunger seeped into the altar, and decades later, worshippers took their sacrifices there, the ripped-out teeth of all those who tried to flee the demon's wrath, but were caught and slain. Okay, I'm not sure why I would want that, but okay, each to their own. Oh, we've got our duelists. We'll have some duelists. Okay. I don't have any more money. Stop it. I think that's exactly what was happening there. I have no more money. Skilled craftsman can do some work on the relic. Everything is ready for the relic's augmentation. Okay. They who do not seek to know their enemy and fail to forge new paths to victory will inevitably fall. The secret of success lies in officers' steadfast focus on strategy, the ability to learn the past experience and preparation of soldiers. The combat effectiveness of the Crusader army has increased. The military council requests that the Crusade leader attends their meeting and receives an update report. Sealer will select the most vigilant and responsible warriors that will keep their comrades' morale in check and seek out any side. Sealer selected. Okay. Nice. We're very, very, very happy at the moment, yes? Disclosing the letters. Yes, the Kobold Krynok provided the commander with letters implicating a number of prominent individuals in Near and in having connections with demons. These people are plotting against the Crusade, impeding supply shipments, striving to discredit the commander. The disclosure of these letters will put an end to their conspiracy. Let that be a thing. We should also have this go. So, yep. Oh, a meeting with... Use them to craft a weapon for the commander. What should they turn the monster's remain into? Oh, a short spear. We're gonna go and meet Darian. Ooh. We can't because we're not in Dresden. We will when we're in Dresden. Until then, we're not in Dresden, so nah. Okay, where's this taking me? Oh dear. This could be problematic.
Let's have some fun.
Okay. It is a whole bunch of giants.
Ona Adayana.
Amranda Gratior.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Stop missing. It's fine. Oh, I didn't see him. Should do it next turn. Stop it. Stop it.
Amorane Sendes.
You won't survive me.
Ouch. Here. Try again. I mean, they might fall over in the next one. Stop it. That's just rude.
Refuse to surrender.
Isn't that rude?
Endure this.
Okay, now that he's... Don't miss, come on. Boop. Good. That's rude. I think he's a little confused. Just a little confused. Not tons confused, just a little.
Tashan Savitur.
Lan is truly becoming one of my hard hitters.
Retreat is not an option.
How can you miss something that big?
Tashami Savitur.
Make every strike count.
He's lying on the floor. Stop it.
Center.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd be able to get him. Whoop. What if we do this? Just let them rattle on. Hey, that's cruel. Of course they all fell over.
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
We're fine. Was it? That didn't help. I clearly need to get rid of this then. Okay, what army have I got? Okay, there's nothing here for me. Okay, I guess as far as we're going. Maybe if we shifted some around again. So... Nope, doesn't make any difference. Any difference. Oh, wait. Coming up! No, that is still very much okay. Marksman. Yep, still very much. Still 3. I don't think I'm going to bump them up to a 4 anytime soon. No. So yeah, where am I going? I suppose this is where I'm going in, is Green Gates. Because I don't think I can go anywhere else. I can't seem to find how to get to Winter Sun. Oh, we've got to do the council meeting, so maybe we should do that. Teleport back to... Teleportation is so good! Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh dear. Darian looks a little, the merest trifle, more serious than usual. Titania von Shire, we need to talk. Under strictest confidence. I'm going to invite you to not a date. Yes, you heard me correctly. Not a date, if by some chance you imagine you see wine, cushions, and treats laid out for you. You should know that it is merely an optical illusion. First you give me roses, and then that have nothing to do with courting me. Then you run me a bath under the pretext of the commander needs to wash. And now this? Exactly. I am obviously not interested in you, and I am making no attempts to impress you. I am definitely not trying to demonstrate any affection for you. Don't you believe me? Darian looks at you, his eyes alight with sincerity. Great. I actually have some free time for not a date. I'm a sucker for this. Darian offers his hands to you gallantly. Allow me, my lady. I am a sucker for... I am a bad person. I can't help it. He's buying me. He's buying my affection. Oh. The longer he spends alone with you, the more Darian seems to shed his usual ability. His hair is tousled, and the ties on his shirt have been loosened. He sits back, looking completely at ease, while his hands are lively and elegantly expressive, punctuating his speech. The Count's gaze catches on you, on your new accessory. I forgot I was still wearing it! I see my little gift found its way to you. I'm glad you're wearing it. So, here we are, alone. Look at it! At this utterly insignificant, tedious business meeting. Would you be so kind as to suggest a conversation starter? We need something boring and practical to talk about. Boring and practical, as you know, is not exactly my forte. Poetry. Oh, but poetry isn't boring at all. Oh, on the contrary, it can be quite sensual. No, that is not a suitable topic for not a date. I see what you're about. You meant dreadful patriotic poems. Annually, Mendev produces unbelievable amounts of that kind of abominable dross. Once, I managed to get my hands on one example of such a poem, and tried to count how many times the author used the word unbroken. I stopped counting once I hit 37. Yes, that travesty is exactly what the occasion calls for. I stand ready to recite it. I estimate it will take 1 or 2 hours. Darian's eyes sparkled teasingly. Are you absolutely positive you don't want me to stop now? Smiles wickedly. Oh, you drove yourself into this trap. You now must continue. Oh, yes, I did drive myself into this trap. Darian looks directly into your eyes. My thoughts are all adrift. I guess I shan't be able to maintain a boring conversation. It is beyond me. He moves closer, just a little, and takes your hand. I wonder if I shall come to regret this. You're dangerous. I know it. I'm sorry, Lamb. Lift his chin with your hand and you look into his eyes. If you try to pass this off as another one of your jokes, I'll send you back to Mendev immediately on a donkey, stark naked. Threats and passion. For some reason, I find this combination highly attractive. Dylan removes your hand from his face, but he doesn't move back. Instead, he leans forward, as if for a kiss. Oh no! Yes, no! Oh, I feel so guilty! I'm so much emotions! So much emotions! Inexplicable power lies in the force that draws mortal bodies and souls to each other. If there was a way to measure it and compare it to other forces in the universe, it could prove to be comparable with gravity between the planets. But this force is as fragile as it is mighty. Sometimes it emerges can lead to unexpected and irreversible consequences. Day 10, month of Kafona. 7? Night falls, and with it the commander drifts off into a deep sleep. She dreams. She sees herself from outside her body. Herself and Darian. The two lie next to each other, their hands joined, their breathing slow and deep. The young count's hair gleams with a soft golden glow, almost invisible in the light of day, but in the dark of night, it is unmistakably and bewitching. The commander realizes that she is not simply seeing herself from the outside in this dream. She is seeing herself through someone else's eyes. Someone is near. They are watching from the darkness, watching closely, but indifferently. Or perhaps the commander can sense only the gaze, but not the emotions of the invisible observer. The observer's attention is fixed on the naked bodies. The observer does not move. They make no attempt to turn away or come closer. They simply watch, and watch, and watch. Give herself over to the dream. Titania von Shire lets the strange vision take over. The hours of night drag on, and nothing changes. The couple continues to sleep, exhausted from lovemaking. Someone is watching. Only at the very break of dawn, when Darian turns over with a slight sigh, slowly coming to wakefulness, does the dream loosen its grip. We did something! We did! Oh! I feel so many emotions right now. You know what I've been thinking about? Darian is battling his tousled hair, trying to make it look at least slightly tidy. Perhaps this crusade isn't so bad at all. At least, I feel much happier now than I did back in my hedonistic days in Kennebrius. Oh, what a horrible thought! I feel like I'm betraying my ideals just saying it. You know, I had a dream about the two of us. Indeed. I'll bet it was something rather tender, or perhaps something exhilarating. In the dream, a great danger was looming over you, but I was there for you, ready to help you no matter what. Darian is watching you with a slightly surprised look on his face. A spark of understanding flickers in his eyes for a moment and disappears. Finally, he smiles gracefully. How courteous of you to guard me, even in slumber. I hope this not a date won't be our last. I might as well go all in. Well, I can't promise that one day I shan't run away to Kelesh with a gang of handsome smugglers, but until that day comes, I am at your full disposal. Darian shoots you a teasing smile. Until next time. If you miss me, you know where to find me. Excuse me while I just kind of get, you know... I set out... Our first kind of romance bud was Lan. But I guess I've done everything to the point where, you know, maybe Lan's a slow bloomer? I don't know. I feel very, very mixed right now. Captain Oden salutes you and looks over the military council intently. Our intelligence was correct. Kormazandem hosts marches on Dresden. In his position, the wisest course of action upon reaching the walls would be to lay siege and wear down our forces with nuisance raids. However, my experience tells me that he will act differently. This is going to be a full-on assault, a decisive display of his power. When the enemy moves in on our position, we must meet them with a hail of arrows from the walls, gaining the full advantage of our superior defense position. To prepare our army for this battle, I propose to pass a reform and increase the presence of ranged troops in our ranks. I believe light-armed slingers, and a great number of whom can be trained quickly, will be adequate for our purpose. And once the demons get to them, every one of those slingers will be slaughtered. I say we only recruit experienced, seasoned rangers who have travelled far and wide and know how to defend themselves in any situation. Captain Odan is correct to assume that our ranged troops can manage with light armaments. However, the troops themselves must be an exemplary quality to complete the task at hand. I suggest we pick the most adept archers we have and have them undergo rigorous trainings until they become true marksmen. In every forest where animals are found, there are hunters plying their trade. Those folk don't need to be taught how to shoot. They rely on their keen eye and steady hand every day to put food on the table for their families. Put a call out for hunters, pay them what they're worth, and let them kill cultists and oglins for us, instead of rabbits and deer. Do you know, straight away, I kind of want sealers. Exactly what Sealer suggests, I think. Yeah, I think I want rangers. So I've already kind of, I want rangers. Yeah. Yeah, it's without, yeah. It's good to know you're not about to start throwing away the lives of your soldiers. Not all generals, Seal pauses to glare at Captain Oden with undiscussed anger, treat their soldiers in the same way. I hope these measures will be enough to repel Korman Zenda's onslaught, and if not, those who come to take our place will learn from our mistakes and fare better. I'm speechless. I'm still getting over it. I feel awful, but at the same time, do you know what? I'm not angry about it.